Hey guys, it's Ben. The other day I talked about this new series that I'm starting, and today we had the first one. Um, so the number one thing out of okay, I'll give you a little background if you've missed the first video. The top 5 things that are critical for senior HR professionals. If you're going to be successful as a senior HR leader, these are 5 things that you really need to know. So the one I'm doing today is effective communication. Big surprise that's on there, really, but it's interesting that so many of us know how important that is. We know what a big piece of that is for our careers and even our personal lives, and we still don't pay enough attention to it to do it well. And today's just really 3 really quick tips for effective communication, things that I've learned so far, things that I've found really useful. And if you have your own ideas, this is my big thing for communication, I'd love for you to share it in the comments below. And everybody can learn from everybody. The first thing is make I statements. I am sorry that I did this. I make it about you doing something, or don't say, well, you did blah, and that instantly puts the person on the defensive. It makes it hard for you to get them to agree with you on something, or even to come to consensus or a compromise. So try to make I statements. Hey, I messed up on that, we will work on it. But don't start out pointing the finger and saying, hey, you did this, or you didn't do that, or something else, because that's going to wreck the rest of the conversation. Listen well. If you try to overspeak, or if you try to interrupt someone, or if they can tell that you're not paying attention, I mean, it's pretty obvious when you're sitting there doing this and they're talking to you that you're not paying attention to them. But if you do that, you're basically saying, hey, you're not important enough for me to spend time listening to you or talking to you. And that person's not going to think that you care about what they have to say. Even if you really do, if your mind's preoccupied, ask them for a few minutes, or say, I'm sorry, let's start over, and do it right the next time. But if you don't listen well, they're not going to believe that you're listening or that you care, and that's going to torpedo your chances of really communicating well with that person. And the third thing that I've found that really comes in handy sometimes is if you're in one of those moments where your brain's on fire and you're trying to find out 10 different things, and someone wants to come in and talk to you about this really important issue, say, hey, can I get back to you on that? That's become like the go-to phrase if something's going on and there's something really important that needs attention, but you can't do it right then. Say, hey, can I get back to you on that? If someone comes in and asks you a question that you are completely floored by, you don't know the answer to it, you're like, if I answer this the wrong way, it could have some big repercussions. Can I get back to you on that? It's not difficult, it's not hard, it's not even a huge secret, but it's something that I've really found helpful and I've had to use more than once. So anyway, make I statements, listen well, use that phrase, and hey, like I said, if you have your own little ideas and tips for how to communicate well, I'd love to leave a comment below. Thanks.